Assalamu alaikum. Good morning. So last video we started the program how to write and I told you two or three program. So now I'm going to write the program. Write a program to add two number and number should be entered through keyboard using console application. So open the Visual Studio, delete the last. So question is write a C# program to find the sum of two numbers. NUMBER is numbers. C# console program. CONSOLE. Console means this console application. Number should be entered through keyboard. Okay. So this is the question. What is the first task? The first task is to declare the variable. How many variable need to declare? 3. 2 for the number and 1 for the sum. Okay. I consider my numbers are whole number, integer number. So I am going to declare the variable as integer x, comma y, comma sum. Right? Now what I want to take the value from the keyboard. So when we want to take the data value from the data or value from the keyboard, we have to give message to the user. We have to give message to the user. To give the message to the user, we already studied console dot write whatever information you want, write in the double quote. Enter the value. I want enter the value or whatever information you want you can write. So what the user will get this information. If you run this program now, user will get the information, enter the value. But that value where we will store? Whatever value the user give from the keyboard, that value I will store in x variable. So x equal to convert dot to int 32 console dot read line. This is the line of the code you have to write when you are going to take the data from the keyboard. Now question is, what is the convert dot to int 32? Let us explain you. Our data type is integer. Okay, it means that variable only store integer data. When we are going to give any data from the keyboard, that data will become string, right? And string data, if we will store in the integer data type, we will get error. That's why before storing the data in the x variable, we need to convert into integer. Whatever variable you have, the same we have to convert. If your variable is integer, we have to convert into int. If your variable is double, we have to convert into the double. If your variable is character, we have to convert into character. So when the time will come, I will explain to you. Now question is here 2 int 3 option is available, 16, 32, 64. Which one will choose? See, we can choose any one, all will work. 16 is for small size of number, 32 is for more, and 64 is for the highest one. So if you choose 16, no problem. If you choose 32, no problem. And if you will choose 64, no problem. I am choosing the 32. No less, no high, medium one. Okay. Now we will do the same work for the y. So again, console dot write, enter the value, whatever. Okay, we'll see later. And y equal to convert dot 2 in 32, and here we will have the console dot read line. Read line is basically used for reading the data from the keyboard. And here now what we will do, we will find the sum equal to x plus y. And after the finding the sum, what is the next task? Next task is to print the result. Console dot write, in the double quote I will write sum is, whatever sum is there we will write in the sum, we will take from the sum variable, and the last line we are going to write equal to console dot read line. So this is the program. Okay, if you see here we have red line available here, it means in this line we have error is there, some problem is there. If you run this program also, you will get the error. There were build error. Would you like to continue and run the last successful build? No, I do not want. Click no. When you click the no button, they will give you the list, and here they are showing error is available in line number 15. This is the line number 15. Or if you click this, you will get in the same line. See here, what is the problem? What is the error? Error is I opened this double quote but I did not close the double quote, that's why I got the error. So you know, in the programming, if you will miss anything in a line, semicolon, you know, for example I delete this semicolon and I am going to try to run this, again the same error. See here, red line is there. If you will find the list here in the line number 15, there is an error. So if you will miss anything, your program will not work. And some student, what I observed that, let us remove this, when this error is coming, they are clicking yes button. When you click the yes button, you know what will happen? The last run program that will be displayed here. See here, that enter the number before sometime I write this. So now run this program and give the value, enter the value. Actually it is coming, enter the value in the next line, because here I write the right line. So I will change this right line to the right only, because right is enough. Right line only we are going to use when we want to print two line. Here only single line, only right. Value is 34 and the next value is 7, so result is 41. So from this program, if you want, you can add any number, this number, and I want to give this number, I will get the answer. So this is, now question is, what is different between this program and the last program? In the last program, every time you run, you will get the same answer, because value is fixed. The value of xy is fixed. But in this program, value is not fixed. Where every time we will run, every time we will get the screen to give the value, we will give the value and we will get the answer. This is the sum. Now after the sum, what? Subtraction, you know, minus. Subtraction. For subtraction, just only change symbol. It will give you the difference between two values. If you want to change the variable name, here maybe someone is thinking here is the sum and we are going to find the subtraction. It is not a problem. This is the name of the variable. If you want to change sub, we can change. If we will not change, no problem. And here also we have to choose the sub, and here also we have to write the subtraction. If you run, you will give the value. Let us give this value, and I want to manage subtract this. result is coming in the minus because this value is more. So this is the program for subtraction. Same like we can do for the multiplication. So for the multiplication, you do yourself multiplication, and also you do the division. So this is the task for you, the multiplication and subtraction you do yourself. Okay, and tell me you are able to do or not, your answer is coming correct or not, you do and tell to me. And the next program is, let us open the chapter and see what is there in the next program. Next program is this is, here is the question is available for homework. Write a program to subtract, multiply, divide two number should be entered through the keyboard. Subtraction I already told to you. Multiplication and division you have to do yourself, and you have to tell me answer is coming correct or not. Remember, after writing every program, you have to check the result manually, result is correct or not. If you will not check, might be your program is working but maybe result will not come correct, right? So you have to check the result, very important. How, no question is how to check the result. For example, this program is to subtract two number. I am going to give two number is 9 and number is 6. We know the 9 minus 6 is 3. If 3 is coming, it is correct. If not coming, it is not correct. For example, I forgot to change here the the operator plus, and now here I am going to run this program. See, program is running, there is no any error. Okay, if in any program, if no error doesn't mean your program is correct, right? So what you have to do, you have to check the result manually. If result is coming correct, it means your program is correct. And remember, to check the result, always check the result with a small value. So now I give 5 and I give 3. I know 5 minus 3 is 2, but result is coming 8. See, there is no error in the program, but we are not getting the correct result. We are not getting the correct result. So problem is where? Problem is here in the symbol. Now this is the correct one. Okay, so what I explained to you, I explained to you how to write a program in which we are going to take the data from keyboard. Remember, when you are going to take the data from the keyboard, you have to write this line. This is the message for the user, and x is what? The variable in which you are going to store the value. If here our variable name is changed, you have to change it here. Whatever variable is here, you have to write the variable here. So x equal to what? Convert dot to int32. Why convert dot to int32? I told to you, because when we are going to take the data from the keyboard, the data will become string, and string data we will not store in the integer variable. That's why we have to convert. Let us delete and see. Really error is coming? Run this program. See, error is coming here. Cannot convert type string to int. String, because we are giving the data, that is the string, and int means this is the integer. So here we have to convert lazim. I told you 32, 16 and 64, so do not forget this. Here blue line is coming. Actually this is the correct. If I will run, I will get the result. This is not a problem. Okay, so this is the program in which we are taking the data from the keyboard. You do the practice for the multiplication and division. First you install the Visual Studio. If any problem in the installing, please let me know. Okay, thank you. Next class I will tell to you another program using direct formula. Okay.